people in the room have ever played with Barbies. Have you seen your sisters, your cousins, and your nieces playing with them? It's likely. Barbie is the most popular fashion doll ever produced. Barbie was born March 9th, 1959. For over 60 years, Barbie has been an icon for many young girls. According to the article entitled 40 Surprising Things You Didn't Know About Barbie by Sam Escobar, dated February 28, 2009, it states, and I quote, "She was originally marketed as a teenage fashion model, and around 350,000 dolls were sold during the first year," end quote. She has had more than 200 careers since first created. Barbie was created to inspire young girls. Barbie's message is to teach girls that anything they want to do in life is possible. Barbie has been an icon for many young girls. She is simply inspirational. Today you will learn about the history of Barbie and how she was created, profit generations, and the impact that she continues to have on girls each day. First, I will discuss the history of Barbie. Ruth Marianne Handler was the creator of Barbie. Ruth and her husband, Elliot Handler, were not always in the toy business. They started their journey with a furniture company that produced furniture and picture frames made out of plexiglass. They had a partner in the company. His name was Harold Matson. They ended up calling their company Mattel, which was a combination of both of their last names. Ruth was responsible for the sales side of the business, while her husband and partner produced the furniture. They stopped producing picture frames and started focusing on toy manufacturing. The company's first big hit was the toy, the ukulele. Ruth had several children, but her daughter was the inspiration of Barbie. She named Barbie after her daughter, Barbara McLean Roberts, Barbie for short. She noticed one day her daughter was playing with her paper dolls and acting out adult-like scenarios. She wanted to create a 3D doll that had adult-like features. Ruth worked very hard to create the perfect doll. Barbie made her first appearance in 1959 at the New York Toy Fair. The doll was not an immediate success. With some TV advertising, Barbie became very successful. By 1960, she was flying off the shelf. In 1960, Barbie met Ken, her on and off love romance. Barbie's image is what keeps her so successful. Barbie is one of the most popular toys and will continue to grow. When you think of Barbie, you think tall, blonde, and beautiful. With a small waist and a large bust, you couldn't look away. Barbie stands 11.5 inches tall with blue eyes, perfect features, and tan skin. She has had over 200 inspirational careers. A few of them include doctor, businesswoman, pilot, construction worker, chef, astronaut, teacher, veterinarian, and many more. Barbie wasn't always as diverse as she is today. The first African American Barbie was released 40 years ago in 1980. Black Barbie opened up a whole new market for Barbie dolls. Barbie continues to be popular to this day. Barbie is sold in over 150 countries. According to the book entitled Barbie and Ruth by Robert Gerbert, dated February 3rd, 2009, it states, and I quote, "By 2009, over 1 billion Barbie models had been sold. Every 3 seconds, a doll is sold somewhere in the world," end quote. Barbie continues to evolve each year. In 1997, Mattel sold its first Barbie doll who used a wheelchair. Her name was Becky. That week, over 6,000 models of Becky were sold. When it comes to profits, Barbie is one of the most successful toys ever created. Barbie has brought billions of dollars in her lifetime. In 2019, Barbie's brand generated $1.16 billion. Barbie's successions has been up and down over the year. In 2010, Barbie sales were decreasing because of competition. Bratz dolls hit the market running, grabbing young girls' attention with their big lips, their full face of makeup, and their large almond-shaped eyes. Another recent competitor is Frozen. Barbie's sales plummeted during the release of Frozen in 2013. Children were impressed with the Elsa doll who sang the famous song, "Let It Go." There are Barbie collectors all over the world. Barbie is more valuable than others because of her unique accessories. Barbie has a luxury home, a sports car, an endless amount of clothing. The most expensive collector's doll was sold for $302,000 in 2010. The profits went to the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. Another doll was sold for $85,000 in 1999. Barbie's influence is what makes her who she is today. She inspires girls to believe in their dreams. But Barbie backlash is still a very real thing. Parents have always had some concern when it comes to the doll's image. For decades, she's been an inspiration, but parents have not always been on her side. Some parents think Barbie gives an unrealistic view on body image. They feel self-esteem issues could arise if their daughters play with her. If Barbie were a human, she would stand tall at 5 foot 9 inches and weigh 110 pounds. Her measurements would be a 36-inch chest, an 18-inch waist, and a 33-inch hips with a size 4 shoe. That body type is very unrealistic in comparison to the average woman. Mattel is continuously trying to appeal to its consumers, but more recently than ever. In January of this year, the brand came out with a new line of dolls with prosthetic limbs and no hair. According to the article entitled, "After All These Years, Barbie is Still Reinventing Herself" by Maria Cramber, dated January 29th, 2020, it states, and I quote, "The doll was unveiled on Tuesday, the latest attempt by the company to shift away from Barbie's image as the impossibly thin blonde icon blamed for distorting young children's idea of beauty, skin, and body type and shape," end quote. Several new body types have been introduced, including curvy Barbie, petite Barbie, and tall Barbie. The brand hopes that these new types of dolls will give a more positive image to young girls. Now let's review what I have discussed today. Today you have learned about the most iconic toy ever produced. I will now show you a short video of a commercial that is airing today about how inspiring Barbie really is to the young girls.
And I'll be your professor today. And I will be talking about the brain. Hello, I'm your veterinarian today.
You're kidding.
Nope, I'm Dr. Brooklyn. See?
Okay, doctor.
Oh, here, let me see. Good morning, everyone. I'm your new coach. My name is Maddie. Nice to meet you. I had the most fantastic day in the office. You'll never believe what happened. We got that new business I wanted. You ever seen him fly?
Have you seen what?
Fly?
No.
My cat can fly.
Okay.
The dog's brain can't think as much as the human's brain because there's no high school for the dog. This is Peter, the Triceratops. Peter is 1 year old. The T-Rex, Sally, is 1,002,252 years old. Knees up like a unicorn. Higher, higher. I've been to New York, Transylvania, Pennsylvania. We can think and do lots of stuff with our brain. Now, does anybody know how big the brain is? Anybody? Sophia. It is medium. Medium. Very good.
That video shows a great example about how anything that you want to do, you can do it. If you play with Barbies, they inspire you. Who knew a single doll could be so successful and have such a great impact on young girls? Barbie has come a long way since the 1950s. She's traveled to space, ran for president, and had a long-lasting relationship with Ken. Barbie will continue to grow. Social media platforms are making her more and more popular each day. With over 14 million fans on Facebook and 1.2 million followers on Instagram, Barbie isn't going anywhere. We all knew who Barbie was before this, but we didn't know her life story. Young girls all over the world pick up a Barbie each day. They fantasize about their future life goals and careers. Barbie is truly an inspiration. Thank you.